What makes even the mightiest fall? Is it external enemies, or something far more dangerous that lurks within? In the celestial realm of ancient Hindu mythology, there's a fascinating tale that answers this eternal question through the story of Indra, the king of the gods himself. Picture the magnificent Indraloka, the celestial realm where Indra reigns supreme. Golden palaces touched the clouds, while divine beings moved through gardens filled with wish-fulfilling trees. At the center of this splendor sat Indra upon his throne, adorned with celestial jewels, his power seemingly absolute and eternal. In those days, Indra's might was at its peak. He had vanquished powerful demons, commanded the forces of nature, and earned the respect of both gods and mortals. His kingdom flourished, and the three worlds, heaven, earth, and the netherworld, acknowledged his authority. But as often happens when one tastes too much success, pride began to take root in Indra's heart. One day, the great sage Durvasa visited Indraloka. Known for his quick temper, but also his immense spiritual power, Durvasa carried with him a special garland. This was no ordinary wreath of flowers. It was infused with divine energy, blessed with celestial fragrances, and possessed the power to maintain its freshness eternally. Approaching Indra's throne with genuine devotion, sage Durvasa offered the magical garland as a gift. The proper response would have been to accept it with humility, place it on one's heart with reverence, and acknowledge the blessing. But Indra's pride had already clouded his judgment. With barely a glance at the sage, Indra casually accepted the garland and, in a gesture that would prove catastrophic, placed it on his royal elephant's trunk. The magnificent animal, not knowing the garland's significance, found it irritating and threw it to the ground, trampling the divine gift under its massive feet. Sage Durvasa's eyes blazed with righteous anger. In that moment, he saw not just the disrespect to his gift, but the dangerous extent of Indra's ego. The sage's voice thundered through the celestial court as he pronounced his curse. Just as you have dishonored this divine garland, so shall you lose all your glory and prosperity. Your pride has made you unworthy of your position. The curse took effect immediately. Dark clouds gathered over Indraloka, and the very essence of fortune goddess Lakshmi herself began to depart from the realm. Without her presence, the splendor of heaven began to fade. The wish-fulfilling trees withered, the golden palaces lost their luster, and the divine beings felt their powers diminishing. Sensing weakness in the heavenly realm, the demons launched an attack. Led by their powerful chiefs, they invaded Indraloka with renewed vigor. Indra and the other gods, their strength severely depleted, could not defend their realm. For the first time, the king of gods experienced fear, helplessness, and the bitter taste of defeat. Forced to flee their celestial abode, Indra and the gods sought counsel from Lord Brahma, the creator. Brahma explained that Indra's arrogance had disrupted the cosmic balance. To regain their lost glory, the gods would need to undergo severe penance and learn the virtue of humility. The gods performed intense austerities, directing their prayers to Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. Moved by their sincere repentance, particularly Indra's newfound humility, Vishnu devised a plan to restore the cosmic order. Through a complex series of events involving the churning of the cosmic ocean, the gods eventually regained their strength and their heavenly kingdom. When Indra returned to his throne, he was a changed being. The garland incident had taught him that true power lies not in the trappings of authority, but in maintaining harmony with dharma, the cosmic law of righteousness. He understood that even the highest position demands respect for spiritual wisdom and its representatives. This ancient tale, carries timeless wisdom for our modern world. It reminds us that pride is the first step toward downfall, while humility paves the path to lasting success. No matter how high we rise, we must never forget the importance of showing respect and gratitude. The story also illustrates the Hindu concept of karma, that every action, even from the mightiest of beings, carries consequences. It teaches us that true greatness lies not in the power we wield, but in how we use it and how we treat others. Perhaps most importantly, this tale shows us that even failure can be a blessing when it leads to spiritual growth. Indra's fall from grace ultimately led to his spiritual elevation, transforming him from a proud ruler into a wise king who understood the true meaning of divine power. As we reflect on this ancient wisdom, we might ask ourselves, what garlands of blessing are we carelessly discarding in our own lives? How can we ensure that success doesn't blind us to the virtues that helped us achieve it? In answering these questions, we might find our own path to lasting happiness and true prosperity. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.